All right, man. I see you guys chiming in from all over the place. Nigeria, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta, Georgia, Hotlanta. Welcome to the call, guys. I am fired up and excited. And I tell you guys what, you guys have just increased my energy, seeing you guys chime in, dropping the fire emojis, and just getting ready to get ready. So, guys, listen, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was privy to hearing this information that you're going to hear today just a few short days ago, about 24 to 48 hours ago. And I'm going to be honest with you, I got jacked out of my mind, excited, ready to do backflips down my street. So I am excited because here's what I do know. We have something in this business, in this company called momentum. And one thing that I know is momentum is one of the hardest things to get, but the easiest thing to lose. And today I got excited because what I know is we have that momentum, but the information that they're going to share with you on the call today is going to give you explosive momentum. So if you love to tap, if you love to trade, if you love to travel, I want you to get jacked out of your mind excited. Matter of fact, show me how excited you are by dropping some fire emojis in the chat. My friends, my name is Candace Bird Davis. I hail from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. Much like some of you guys on this call, I am new to trading and I am new to tapping, but I am not new to making profits with AkashX. But listen, this call is not about me. This call is all about you and how you can turn up your profits too with an amazing promotion that's going on. So listen, I'm going to move myself out the way because I have the privilege and honor of introducing somebody to the call today. She is not just a beauty, but she is a beast. And when I say a beast in every single thing that she does, she is the beautiful mama of four, the incredible wife of one, Josh Zwagel. She is a best-selling author. She is the co-founder of this incredible company that you may be a customer or you may be a business partner with. So I have the privilege and honor of introducing my sister, my friend, and my mentor to this call, none other than Miss Jenna Zwagel. So Jenna, have you made it to the call with us?
I have. Thank you so much, Candice, for that amazing introduction. And thank you for kicking this off, right? We couldn't do this without you because you bring the energy, the heat, the fire, and everything that we need really to get started today. And thank you guys for coming in on a Saturday of all days of the week. We really appreciate that. So you guys, my part on this call is so simple. Like literally, I'm going to paint the vision for you guys. Now, I never in a million years thought I would be somebody that's going to come in and start trading. You guys, I'm known as the CBD person. Like I have been talking about HempWorks since its inception in 2017, and I haven't stopped talking about it since. And I never thought in a million years I would ever get interested in trading because it's completely polar opposite to my industry I came from, the knowledge, my background, and that might be the same for you. You could be a teacher, you could be a plumber, you could be a network marketer, who knows, in another company. Even it doesn't matter where your background came from or where you want to go, you can do it here and you can do it with this amazing platform. So here's why I'm excited. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass this on to Josh. So he's going to tell you the how, but I'm going to tell you the why, and you got to dig deep for your own why. But I feel like we're all here for one reason, and that is because we want to make money from the fingertips of our cell phone from anywhere in the world. Long gone are the days where you have to sit in boring meetings, wear a suit, invite your whole family, and get rejected. Y'all, we're sick of that, right? We're all here because we're here for the future, and the future of network marketing, the future of really, I feel like all affiliate, networks in general. The future is being able to print money from your own phone, from your own trades, from your own self-motivation, right? And your own knowledge that's the future, is to be able to print the money yourself. And also, we don't want to be strapped to one office. Mark is on the call today. He's coming from the beaches of Hawaii. That is the absolute dream. We don't want to be stuck in a cubicle. We don't want to be forced into the 9 to 5. The kids today, you guys, I have my own kid on the call today who's 18 years old. And he's like, Mom, why would I go get a 9 to 5 job? I ain't trying to work like that. He's like, I want to either, make money now. Either you put me in a DoorDash, you stick me in an Uber, you put me on TikTok, I'll go viral there. The kids today, they want to make money because they have an app on their phone that's going to allow them to do that. And we have the ability to do that with trading. And if you're here thinking, I don't know if I could do it, trading's hard, blah, 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 we have the experts on the call today that are going to break it down, make it so simple. We have the call after the call that's going to walk you through step by step how to get connected, how to start printing that money from your cell phone, and how to get your first trip booked so that you're traveling in style and that the trip's not costing you money. You're making money while you're on the trip. So you guys, come in, get all the information that you can, write down some notes, and more importantly, bring some friends. You don't want to travel alone, and you don't want to be sitting here making all this money by yourself. It's fun at first, but then you realize it's all about the community. It's all about the people that you empower, the lives that you get to change along the way, including yourself. So you want to bring those three so that yours is free. But without further ado, let's talk about how we get this done, because that's literally why we're here today. So Josh, please explain to the people how we're going to get this done today.
All right, let me share my screen real quick. So obviously, we promoted this call as a trade and travel lifestyle call, and you're going to hear from, like Jenna said, you're going to hear from Mark Smith, you're going to hear from some of the experts in Akashics, and this is just going to be a lot of amazing information for you guys. But trade and travel combines two of our amazing brands. It combines Akashics with Dream Trips. Akashics is our trading product. It's a trading academy. There's Tap to Trade. There's copy and paste trade alerts. And this is one of the top selling brands in My Daily Choice. And so many people are now using Akashics to pass their trading challenges. They're using it to trade live money in the markets. And it's really exciting to see what's happening with Akashics. But also, we have an amazing brand called Dream Trips. And this is the world's #1 travel club that has been around for years. They've sent over 1.3 million travelers to 30,000 Dream Trips in over 70 countries. Jenna did a call this morning where she was talking about this, like, nobody does trips the way that Dream Trips does trips. And we have combined these two brands together in one amazing membership at such a great deal. And we're going to be talking a little bit about that. And then you're going to hear from some of the amazing speakers on this call. But basically, a Dream Trip is everything from your hotel transfer, a Dream Trips host, a welcome reception, a curated experience. You get access to VIP airport lounges. There's usually a farewell dinner. And so this is, you can't get this, like Jenna said on her call earlier, you can't get this through Expedia. If you're trying to book, a trip through Expedia, it's usually just a flight and a hotel. You don't have the personal touch and like an unforgettable experience. And with the Akashics brand, you can't just go on YouTube and learn exactly how to travel or exactly how to trade from an expert. So these two brands together are so unique for trading and capitalizing on the markets, and also traveling in style at an unbeatable price. And so if you haven't seen this membership yet, if you haven't taken advantage of it, you can go into your My Daily Choice back office if you're an existing member. And I have some screenshots. I'll show you guys how to take advantage of this offer. But Akashics is $149 a month, and Dream Trips is $129 a month for the priority membership. So that's $278 a month, but we combine that together for a better deal at $229 a month to get full access to Akashics, full access to Dream Trips. And one of the things we did is we made it where it now qualifies for 3 and free.
So one thing, I want to say is, if you're brand new, like if you're just you randomly got on this call and you're brand new today and you're thinking, okay, hold on, we've just brushed right into that. I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to get money to trade with, right? And how am I going to get money to travel with? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we are going to cover that as well on this call for the very brand new person that wants to come in and start a lifestyle shift, really, into abundance, prosperity. And we're going to flip the script, y'all. We're so accustomed to go to college, get good grades, get your job, retire in 50 years, save up a little money, then you invest and you travel. Y'all, we're going to do this in reverse, and we're going to show you exactly how to do it. So if you're thinking right now, how do you get the money to get started? Well, that's what we're going to talk to you guys about today.
All right. So if you're already in the company and you're already on a Dream Trips or an Akashics subscription, all you have to do to take advantage of this offer we have a big promotion we're getting ready to announce. All you have to do is go to the subscriptions page in your back office, and there's an easy button that says upgrade, and that will upgrade either your existing Akashics or your existing Dream Trips membership into the trade and travel offer. If you're a new member that's looking to take advantage of this, especially after the call and you hear all the information, you can go to the My Daily Choice website for whoever referred you to this, and you can click on either travel or Forex and crypto, and you'll be able to see the Trade and Travel membership there. And it's also on the Akashics website as well under Trade and Travel. So those are the ways you'll be able to take advantage of the Trade and Travel membership. And then the big promotion that we're announcing is we are going to be doing a 25 to 50K trading challenge for those who purchase a Trade and Travel membership. So for those of you who are already in Akashics, you know, we did this last month. We did a 25K challenge for new people who joined Akashics. We brought in a couple thousand people. It was an amazing success. So many people are using the trading challenges, pulling profits out. Leaders were promoting this challenge like crazy. So we decided that we were going to do it again, but do it for the Trade and Travel membership. So if you're an existing member, all you have to do is upgrade with the way I just showed you, and you will receive a 25K trading challenge. And for new people, you can purchase the Trade and Travel membership, and you can receive a 50K challenge. The promotional period is July 28th through the 31st. So it goes live at midnight.
So what this means, if every time you hear the words trading challenge on this call, I want you to say to yourself, other people's money, okay? Because really what we're trying to do is use other people's money to gain some profits back in our pockets, right? So this promotion is specifically for the person that wants to come in, get started, doesn't have a lot of capital, doesn't have a big, trust fund sitting around someplace. The person that wants to come and get started and maximize their profits, you're going to want to take advantage of this trading challenge, other people's money, to come in, take the trades, pass the challenge using our Akashics educators, tools, scanners, and platform. And then go ahead and take those profits out, get you another challenge, and then go book your first trip, right? So it works so well together. But again, if you don't know what the heck a trading challenge is, say with me, it's other people's money. So that's what we're doing here today. So that's all I had to add. Just for the new person that's like, what the heck is a trading challenge? We have to know what that is for sure.
And then two more things that I want to share with you guys, and then I'm going to kick it over to Maddie Pips, who's going to tell you a little bit more about Akashics. Is we are going to be doing a tap-in experience. There's 3 markets that Jenna and I are going to be traveling to. So if you want to come learn how to trade in person, you'll be able to do that in Toronto, London, and Slovakia, September 7th, 21st, and 28th. And so this isn't just buy the membership, but you could buy the membership and you can come learn from the experts that'll be there at these events, teaching people how to trade, how to pass these these trading challenges, and how you can get all the resources that you need. So if you want to, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, like Maddie always says, at least he told me when I got started trading, it's going to take you a good year to master this. Okay. Don't think you're going to be a master trader in 3 days, like for sure. However, if you get to one of these events, you're going to accelerate your knowledge and your know-how 10 times faster than if you were to just try to do this through the platform alone. All right. So you want to get to these events because you're going to learn it so much faster.
And so tickets to these events right now are $25 a ticket. You can go to mdcliveevents.com and reserve your space for Toronto, London, or Slovakia. And then last but not least, we do have an amazing community where you can get access to our live calls, information on our scanners, all of our resources. There's pre-recorded training videos. You can go to akashicscommunity.com. get plugged into the community. And then we are going to be doing a series of onboarding calls next week that are all getting posted in this community as well. So if you're ready to, start your trading experience and your journey, you can do that alongside everybody else in this supportive community. So with that said, I'm going to turn screen share off, and I'm going to introduce you guys to Maddie Pips. Matt Thayer, he's a 100K affiliate in My Daily Choice. He's one of our Akashics educators, and he's done an incredible job. Not only he's passed, the trading challenges, he's pulled money out of the trading challenges, but he's just done an amazing job in general as a trader, as an educator, as a leader in My Daily Choice. And he's going to just tell you a quick intro to Akashics and what Akashics can do for you if you're trying to start your trading journey today, especially with this amazing promotion that we've got going on. So Maddie, we're going to kick it over to you.
What's going on, guys? Thank you so much, Josh and Jenna, for the explanation and for doing this for the entire community. Guys, drop some 777s in the chat like you just hit the jackpot, because honestly, I feel like we just hit the jackpot. I mean, the promotion that they just put together is something that you don't really see in the industry very, very often. You know, we did something like this last month and everybody just went crazy for it, right? Everybody got to get Akashics. They got to get their 25K Prop Firm Challenge account. And guys, the beginning of the month, everybody wanted to do it again. Everybody asked, can we do it again? Can we do it again? Can we do it again? And by the kindness of their heart, they've decided to run it back, but not just run it back just for the trading side of things, but also for the lifestyle side of things. We can now increase our lifestyles with the trade and travel. So I'm so excited. And just to clarify, guys, I know there were some questions in the chat about, you know, what if I've already upgraded to the trade and travel membership? Well, honestly, for you guys, it's perfect because now you can go get your 3 and get it for free. This is a great pitch to say, hey, get started, go get your 3 and free, go make $150 from signing 3 people up, and waive your monthly fee, and then go travel and go have fun and you know, be a part of this. But for every one of you guys that are just completely brand new and on this call for the very first time, one thing about Akashics, and I'm going to talk about it in a very, very simple way because I'm a simple guy. I want you guys to understand that trading does not need to be hard. And that's what Akashics is. Akashics is here, and it's a system for you guys to be able to enter into the markets the simplest and the easiest way possible. So this is going to be something for you guys, whether you're brand new or you're a seasoned professional. So what happens when you join is really Akashics comes down to being 3 different phases. So if you're brand new and you're on this call for the very first time, a lot of you guys are going to enter into what's called phase 1, which is just approving trades. And now what I mean by that is it's literally just a tap of your button. You're going to get a notification from your phone. And once you have a broker account, which is going to be the 50K challenge account or the 25K challenge account connected to Akashics, when the team sees a trade, all you have to do is just tap approve. Now, once you've tapped approve, the trade is completely managed for you. You know, the take profit is already set in place. The proper risk management is already set in place. The team can manage the trade once you tap approve. So this is where, as long as you know how to use your cell phone and as long as you know how to tap approve, you're done. You don't have to do anything else. And the reason why we start you guys with that is because we know that if you see results and if you guys see potential profits, it's going to want you and it's going to push you into learning how to trade. And most people will stay maybe in just phase 1, but some might venture out to actually learn how to trade. And then we have the academies, we have the live sessions, we have the educators that have their academies that you can go at your own pace. You can learn this skill set however you want. And then some of you, a very small amount of you might go to phase 3, which is becoming independent, where now you can just use the platform. Maybe when you go on a dream trip or you go on a vacation and you just want the team to trade for you, you can use this platform for that, or you can just use our scanners to be completely independent and you know, just basically just trade whenever you want. But Akashics, guys, is for everybody, and Akashics has been built to walk you through those 3 phases and to help you become a seasoned, profitable trader. But I have someone on the call right now that's going to talk to you guys about what a prop firm challenge is, because I know a lot of you guys on this call right now don't know what a trading challenge is, don't know how it works, and you know, really how, you know, to use it. But with Akashics, guys, and with the trading challenge, your life can completely change. So I want Ali to hop on. This guy is helping so many people. He's actually got a lot of people on his team that have passed the challenges, that have, you know, withdrawal from the challenges as well. So I know he's got some people that he's going to have share his a couple testimonies. But Ali, man, the floor is yours, and I'm super excited to see what you got to say.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, guys. Let's give it up for every single person who spoke on this call, guys. Let's give it up to Maddie, Candace, Josh, and Jenna. Guys, thank you so much for allowing us to take advantage of this incredible promo. Super excited, deeply humbled, happy to be here. Happy Saturday, guys. Congratulations to all 436 of you for being on this webinar, because today you chose to hop on this webinar so that you can change, empower, and impact not just your life, but the lives of all of those people around you. So guys, throw some fire emojis in the chat box, your favorite emoji, to just give it up to the speakers, to Josh and Jenna, our founders, for giving us this amazing opportunity, guys. We always want to give gratitude back because energy is what? Flows, okay, guys? And it flows where you give energy is where you get energy. So we want to make sure that we're expressing gratitude every single day to the people around us who are helping us make our lives better. So pretty much, guys, what I'm on here to talk to you about is a few things, right? But the main thing I want to talk about is what is a trading challenge, okay? And for a lot of you, you might not understand what a trading challenge is. And guess what? That's absolutely okay, because in 2016, when I got started in this industry, I had no clue what a chart was, right? We all have to start from ground zero. And that's what's amazing about this industry. But in 2024, you're so blessed where you have a system like Akashex that can help you get to new heights. All right. So first and foremost, what is a trading challenge? A trading challenge through TradeX Mastery is essentially an evaluation. Okay. Typically, what this company will do is it will give you the ability to put your skills to test. And if you pass the test, they'll give you a live account with real money that you can actually trade with, okay? So think of this as like an exam, right? Or if you're trying to get a license or a certification somewhere, you're going to have to go through and study, right? And you're going to have to sit down and take a test. And if you get the right score, you'll get your certificate, right? Is everybody following me? Type a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense, right? Now, here's the thing. Most tests, you are not allowed to peek over your shoulder and look at your partner's, paper, and you're not allowed to look at their test. But here, we're going to give you the cheat code, right? We're going to give you the ability to connect your TradeX Mastery account directly to Akashex TTT system and utilize our live trading sessions, the TTT system, and our copy and paste signals for you to pass your challenge. Okay. So this is really, really simple, guys. It's not that difficult. You don't need to understand the intricate details of how it works. All you need to know is what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is when the educators send their trade ideas, you just click approve on your phone and set it and forget it. It's that simple. Okay. So now, why is this so powerful? Because, I want everybody to just type in the chat box OPM, right? Other people's money. Just type in OPM because I really need this to sink into your brain. You need to understand how powerful OPM is. So let's talk about who uses OPM, other people's money. So number one, the person who uses OPM, real estate investors. Do you think fix and flippers and people who are out here doing, they have 100 doors and they're buying and holding real estate, you actually think they're taking money out of their pocket and buying real estate? Absolutely not. They're getting hard money loans. They're going to the bank. They're going to investors, and they're taking other people's money and building their dreams. You know who else does this? Real estate developers. You know who else does this? Entrepreneurs. What do you think Shark Tank is? Why do those people get on stage and pitch their idea? Is because they're looking for someone else's capital to build their dream. So right now, you're tapping into like a very small percent of the 1%. You are literally unlocking a new level of your entire financial future by leveraging other people's money. So understand that this trading challenge, you are stepping into a new realm. You're about to unlock so many new levels in your brain, and you're going to have the right mentors and the right community to help you get to that next level. Okay. So now what I want to do, guys, is I actually want to go ahead and bring up a few people to actually talk about their experience, okay, within this community and within our, entire Akashex TradeX Mastery system. So I have someone on here, guys. His name is Mr. We call him Forex Wheezy, okay? So he's going to come up here, and I'm just going to have him real quickly talk a little bit about his journey, okay? And he's going to explain to you what has happened with him and TradeX Mastery and why he's so happy to be a part of our community. So, Mr. Wheezy, if you're there, my brother, I'm going to spotlight your video and just go ahead for a quick 60 seconds. Tell us about your journey with Akashex and TradeX Mastery, my brother.
All right, I got you. Thank you so much, Ali, and everybody in here. Akashex and my daily choice and everything. This is a blessing for me and everybody. And I've joined, I was blessed for this opportunity to come across to me by April. And I was watching some of the live streams, checking out the website and all the tools that we have to succeed in this industry together. And after that, I made the decision to buy a challenge and to pass it utilizing the tools that we are provided from the platform, like Tap to Trade and the copy trade alerts. And I was able to smash the challenge with the whole team, pass it. Everybody, we're all winning together. I wasn't special. I wasn't the only one who was passing those challenges and making those trades. The whole community is winning. And honestly, funded accounts is a no-brainer for me. I started trading like 3.5 years ago. I started trading with my own money, and once I've found out about funded accounts and utilizing capital to trade, this was a life changer. And trust me when I say it, the past 2 months with TradeX Mastery have been life changing for me, and one of the best decisions that I made. I was able to achieve 10% within 2 months, averaging 5% per month. And that's right after when I got in. Like, I took all the Tap to Trades, the live streams, the copy trade alerts, and I was learning some more. And here I am.
Real
living
quick,
the
last
life.
question for you, brother.
Yeah.
So far, how much have you withdrawn from your TradeX Mastery accounts?
All right, so from my TradeX Master account, I was able to request 7 payouts, fast payouts, within that time, and it was a total of $10,000. And also, what is it? Yeah, basically, I like how trading, we have to keep it simple, and the rules are simple for the company. There's basically 2 rules within the challenge to pass it and within the funded capital. Just follow these rules and keep it simple with the Tap to Trade, copy trade alert, proper risk management. And the capital that we're getting is real life capital in the market that helps us make more
Awesome.
profits and generate profits.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, bro. So great to have you in our community. God bless you, bro. And I'll talk to you after this call. Appreciate you, brother. Take care. All right, guys, give it up for Forex Wheezy. Let's go. 10K, 7 payouts. Congratulations, brother. Really, really proud of you. All right, guys, we got 2 more testimonials here. Okay. So the next one we have Mel. All right, guys. She's been using our TTT system. She's crushing it. So she's going to come in here real quick and give you guys a 60-second testimonial. Talk about her journey. Mel, the floor is yours.
Hi, I'm Neil.
Hi, Mel here, husband and wife too. So we've been using TradeX Mastery combined with AkashX for the past 6 months. It has been great so far. We've been using the Tap to Trade and live trading sessions, and we have successfully passed our challenge. And so far, until now, we've been able to withdraw $6,450 using AkashX and TradeX. I thank you guys so much. Appreciate this.
Wow. Thank you so Mel, real quick. Where are you guys based?
We're in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, the
Wow.
beach at the moment.
And we're
I
at the
love
beach
it.
with the kids.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of our community. You guys rock. And guys, the very next speaker I want to bring up here, is somebody who I've actually known for quite a long time. I've known her for about 4 years now. We've done a few different businesses together, and she's never given up on her journey of becoming a profitable trader. I've watched her, look at other platforms and try real hard and fail. And she just never, ever gave up because she always knew that she'd find the right community and the right system. And I'm so grateful that she found the right community and the right system. So guys, I'm going to bring up none other than Miss Lizanne, 10K affiliate on her way to 50K, a huge advocate for TradeX Mastery. Lizanne, my sister, the floor is yours.
Hey everyone, how's it going? It's an amazing opportunity to be part of the Akashex community, and I will forever be grateful and thankful for Ali for actually picking up the phone and saying, and this was like, guys, almost midnight, and saying, Lizanne, you need to take a look at what I'm about to do. And we, together with my amazing team, my amazing mentor, who is also an Akashex educator, Minister Jonathan Leal, we've been able to, crush it not only for ourselves, but for the team as well. Myself, my own personal journey right now using TTT, using the trade signals, going on to the live sessions. My family, we have been able to withdraw over 5K in profits so far. And it's not a race, to the finish. We've taken our time. And, one of my gifts to my girls, one just turned 18 in June, and her gift was with the last promo she got in Akashex as a member, and she also was able to lock in her promo. So now all my girls who are able to be part of the platform because they're over 18, they are actually doing this, and that does not affect and impact their education at all. And one of the things that Elite Legions always tells the team is once you get to your payouts, increase your capital, go back to TradeX Mastery, purchase another account and grow the money that you're able to trade with. And listen, there's no other place on earth that you want to be if you are in the Forex game, wanting to get education the right way. Because there's education and then there's the right education. And we get that here within the Akashex community. So not a better place, definitely, to trade, to learn, to grow, and to be a business partner and affiliate. Thanks a lot, Ali.
Thank you so much, Lizanne. I absolutely appreciate you. What an honor to be in business with people who are actually using our services and winning. Guys, you'll hear so many people talk about how they have the best things since sliced bread, but the reality is the proof has to be in the pudding, and documentation beats conversation all day long. Every single person you just heard from right now are real people who just started at ground zero, like all of us. At one point, they were so confused, they didn't know what to do, and they were able to find the right community, lock in, and make some magic happen. So guys, what I'm really excited about now is to talk about how we can take all these payouts and everything that we're going to do within our ecosystem and translate that into a real lifestyle, right? And, I think Lizanne kind of really hit the nail on the head when she said, once you start passing your challenge and you start increasing your capital, you're not supposed to put your money in your pocket and immediately just go start buying clothes and, just splurging. Compound that, right? Go buy another challenge, take a trip, right? Like do something that's going to make your life eternally better, okay? And compound the effect. So I'm really excited because this promo is going to allow us to take advantage of the financial markets and also going to allow us to elevate and really change and transform and travel the world. So I'm really excited because I get to showcase to you guys and bring up the next speaker who's going to showcase to you what the travel side of this entire promo looks like and why it's so important to have a trade and travel together at the same time. So guys, before I bring up the next speaker, I want to make sure that you guys all receive the information on the trading side. Guys, give me a 111 in the chat box if you guys are fully on the same page, energetically aligned, ready to go, ready to upgrade, ready to put this promo to everybody in the world. You guys are all in and you're going to take full advantage of this. Because I don't know about you guys, whatever your goals are as an affiliate, understand that Matty Pips went from 30,000 volume last month to literally 120,000 volume leveraging this promo. Guys, this can help you change your entire life. So please, please, please take advantage of it. All right, guys, enough of this. I'm going to get myself out of the way and bring up our next speaker. The next speaker that I'm bringing up, his name is Mark Smith. This individual is a pioneer and a powerhouse in the industry. This is somebody who's built massive organizations all across the globe, and he's cracked the code of trading and traveling especially at a discounted rate. And this guy is one of the best people in the industry when it comes to travel discount engines, when it comes to curated trips, when it comes to knowing the entire globe like the back of his hand. And I'm telling you right now, this guy is a leader's leader, somebody who leads from the front and truly cares about each and every single person inside the Akashex and DTI community. And we're so grateful that DTI is partnered up with MDC. They're part of our marketplace and our ecosystem, and we're so excited for that. So guys, do me a favor, light up the entire chat box for the man, the myth, the legend, the great and powerful Mark Smith, CEO of Dream Trips. My brother, the floor is yours. Take it away, my friend.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Ali. I was wondering who you were announcing there for a second, man. That was pretty good introduction. But I'm really excited to be here today, and I am zooming in from Hawaii, although I do have a fake background because it's a little bit too early here. The sun's just rising. But I'm excited. I tell you what, I mean, trade and travel is where it's at. I'm going to talk a little bit about trade and travel just as a niche market out there. Call it a lifestyle category. Before we get into some of the travel details, but I love listening to Ali. I love listening to Matt, and because I know nothing about trading. Okay, so I'm the guinea pig they put on here at the end. They say if Mark can do it, anybody can do it, because I know nothing about Forex. I know nothing about the sophistications of trading. I'm intimidated by trading, so I am the perfect person to talk about trade and travel because I love to travel. And I want that lifestyle, and to be able to travel, you have to fuel it with what? Money, okay? And so you can fuel travel with money from a job, which obviously most people do, but then you have limited amounts of time that you can go out and travel, right? And so when you have trade and travel, you have a mechanism, and that's why it is a subsection of a complete product launch here at MDC, because if you want to have that lifestyle of experiential training with your family, your kids, you want to go to ballooning in New Mexico, United States, you want to go to the floating market in Thailand, and maybe you want to go to the elephant sanctuary and bathe the elephants, or it's going to the tallest building in the world in Dubai. I mean, all those crazy things that you may have on your bucket list. Who, what, when, where, how are you going to pay for it? It's not necessarily having an awesome job to make tons of money to be able to pay for that bucket list trip, because if you have a great job that pays a lot of money and you manage your money well, you probably can go on that great trip. But can you go on the great trip 3 times a year, 4 times a year, 5 times a year? Can you go away every single month? So there comes this crossover where it's not just about money. It's about what? It's about money and time freedom, because the lifestyle that we're talking about here, the trade and travel lifestyle, is completely different. It's not travel when I can lifestyle. It's not travel when I can save for 6 years lifestyle. It's not try to figure out how to make some extra money on the side, and then if I can figure that out, then I maybe can do the bucket list trip. This is a product. This is a community. This is a membership. It's a culture almost, where the educators are teaching you how to do it. The folks that are global travelers are like, hey, get on this next trip with us. You know, oh, you've always wanted to go to, Korea. You've always wanted to go to, the Florida Keys in the US. Grab this next trip with us. And the coolest part about this that hasn't been mentioned yet is the mastermind effect. 22 years in this industry now myself, it's about being an entrepreneur, right? Why are most people flocking to entrepreneurism right now? They don't want a regular 9-to-5 job. They don't want someone, with their thumb on them, telling them when they go to work, when they can eat, when they can go home. They can be, how many days they can be sick next year. Just think about that for a second. At a job, we're told you have 7 sick days a year. Well, what if I want to be sick 8 days, right? How did they figure that out? So we're talking about full-blown control over your lifestyle. That's what this trade and travel program is about. And when you go on these trips and you're checking off your bucket list and you're having time with your kids and your family and you're going to places around the world to educate yourself, the number one thing that we need to mention here today is you're with Akashics educators, right? So when I'm going on a trip and I'm hanging out with my family and friends, I also get to hang out at a meal with Ali and ask him about tap and trade, because I love tap and trade because I don't have to know a lot. They're the educators. They have the smarts on trading. I just tap to trade and follow their trades. I mean, look, I know almost nothing about trading and I can get that right. Tap to trade, all right? I'm qualified. But as an entrepreneur, I've always known that to rub shoulders with the people that are doing it is how you figure it out. And that's the biggest part of this community, is you're not alone. You're not trying to figure it out on your own. You're going on a killer, awesome, cool trip somewhere in the world that you always wanted to go on anyways. Now Dream Trips has put together that trip for you. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But the Akashics trading mechanism and the platform is so remote control. It's so duplicatable that it's just like plug and play. You download the app, you go in, you watch the videos, you get the little bit of the education, and you start playing around with these challenge accounts and learning how to do it, get your averages up. I mean, it's really, really cool. But then being able to physically go on a cool trip somewhere in the world and hang out with Matt and Ali and all the other the educators of Akashics, that's where the rubber meets the road. Because if you're hanging out and you're just, sipping on a fruity drink, you're having an appetizer, you're on a beach somewhere, you're hanging out in Europe or somewhere really cool, the creativeness of when you learn, when you're hanging out and you're not in a classroom. And I spent a lot of money myself personally to go to a seminar once in Prague. And I got the most out of it because I was in Prague. It was the same information that I had been studying for years, but I wasn't at home. There was no kids crying. I didn't have to feed the dogs. I wasn't cutting my lawn or cleaning the pool. I was in Prague, hanging out with cool people, learning about this lifestyle, about traveling the world, and I was getting educated on being an entrepreneur. So I was in the zone. That's really more what this is about. And so what I want to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and bring up my slides, and I'm just going to share a little bit, the second part, if you would, of the Trade and Travel membership. And first of all, we here at Dream Trips, we've done a lot of research on what people define as lifestyle. So when you're sitting here today, I know a lot of you are sitting here going, okay, look, this sounds good, looks good, feels good, tastes good, smells good. I want this. This is what I want. But how do I trade? Because that's where I got to, right? And then I realized it's not like the regular way of learning how to trade. It's learning through great apps and features, and the new way to learn through educators and videos and cool things like that. And then the physical events, right? And so when we ask people what is lifestyle, this is what people have told us. One, it's exploring new places. People want to go out there and they want to do things. Post-pandemic, most people at this point, post-pandemic, they're selling their second home, or they don't have the desire for the second home, or they're getting rid of their first home. They're downsizing their lifestyle. Why? Because they want to explore new places. Second thing when we survey people is they want to learn new things. They want to learn new things. What did we talk about for the first half today is learning new things, learning how to trade using the Akashics app, making it plug and play, remote control, simple. I can get in, I can go, I can tap and trade, I can make some little cash, I can put it in my rainy day fund, or I can put it in my bucket list fund, right? So learning new things, having fun. People are sick and tired of chasing money, right? I know lots of people that make good money, but they're sick of the grind. They're sick of running after it, right? They want to have fun. They're not sick of working hard, but they're sick of working to not have fun. We work 5 to live 2. What kind of life is that? Not with travel and trade. We live every day, okay? Making new connections. Most people that are surveyed about, if you didn't have to worry about money and if you didn't have to worry about time and a regular job, what would you do? People want to be part of something bigger than themselves. People want to make new connections. People want to be part of something like a community. And that's what we have here with Travel and Trade. It's a community. You're on getting educated on the live sessions. You're meeting people from around the world. You're hitting these cool trips. Like this trip right here is a trip I did in Slovenia. Whitewater rafting. We took our children there for my daughter's college graduation. I would have never done that. I'm not a guy that's going to jump in the raft, right? I mean, we went whitewater rafting because it was on a dream trip, because we were, pushing ourselves we were hanging out with people from all over the world. There was people from Poland, from Romania, from Hungary, from Croatia, from the UK, and all over the United States. My children got probably more education on that one trip than most kids get in a classroom. I hate to admit that today, but my kids learned about another culture. We did something, out of our comfort zone, and they hung out with other people from around the world. And it wasn't just, we're here in America. So it was like taking your kids out of America. It's not the only country. Same thing if you're in the UK or you're in the Middle East, taking your family to other places and you learn about other people. There is nothing more fulfilling than that. It's part of the package, right? And giving back. We do a lot of great volunteer type trips as well from a standpoint of giving back. So, okay, that's easy. Everybody wants to have fun. Everybody wants to travel. Everybody wants to go to cool places. Come on, Mark. Of course, everybody wants to do that. So when we surveyed, so what is holding you back? If you can define your lifestyle, what is holding you back? It's where to go, how to get there, how to curate the trip, the stress of travel. What if you book the wrong hotel? What if the excursion's not good, right? And then there's the ultimate question is, how am I going to afford it? And then when I'm away, I'm not working, so I'm not making money. Or if I run a traditional business and now I go on a trip, my traditional business, if I'm not there, the money's not there, right? And so when we surveyed lifestyle, we were blown away at these answers. Okay, well, we need a business that allows us to work remotely. Ding, ding, ding. Do you know that business? Well, we just launched this product here today. This is the ultimate I need a business to work remotely. I want a workcation. I want something that's not behind the desk. We just launched that today with Trade and Travel. So people want financial freedom. They want to travel, travel, travel. And they say, give me the mechanism. Show me how to do that. And that's really where we come in. Our competitive advantage here at Dream Trips is we're the world's #1 travel club. Okay. Over 5 million members have bought a Dream Trips membership. So today you weren't invited here to no offense, but for your opinion on whether you think Akashics works. It works. It is the leading trading Forex travel platform app in the industry, right? So it has the results, it has the educators, and it has the amount of people around the world that are using it and having success with that app. Just like Dream Trips, 5 million members can't be wrong. We're a global travel agency that has done this for nearly 20 years here at Dream Trips. Over 1 million people have been on Dream Trips in individual Dream Trips. We've created over 30,000 individual trips. I'm going to show you. These are experiences that we take our community on. And now we're so happy that we get to now add this benefit to our members, where we get to take our community and say, hey, if you want to learn how to trade, and if you want to learn how to go on more trips, to more places more frequently, Trade and Travel is here. And, what is a dream trip? Probably asking yourself by now, and I'm going to really quickly cover this. A dream trip is not just you go on and book a discount trip. Okay. A dream trip has incredible value, but the big part of the value is someone has done the legwork with experience and millions of people going on Dream Trips to make sure that you have the ultimate trip. So as a Dream Trips priority member, which you become when you're part of Trade and Travel community, first of all of our Dream Trips, we pick you up at the airport and take you to the hotel. So you land in Rome, you've never been there before. Someone from Dream Trips with a shirt on, our staff is sitting there with a sign and taking you to the hotel. When you get to the hotel in Rome, or you get to the hotel in India or Thailand or in Las Vegas, someone from our staff is there to greet you, which just lowers the stress of any trip, especially if you're traveling with a big group or kids. And then in addition to that, we've curated the whole trip. So we hand you your itinerary, and then as a group, because families from all over the world are also coming on that Dream Trip. So you're meeting people from all over the world. And then we take you through the trip. We have the excursions, the dinners, the breakfasts, all kinds of fun, cool events throughout the entire trip. They're built into the trip itself. And then, of course, we always have some type of a farewell party, a farewell dinner. We do a welcome reception. And so it is taking the stress out of traditional travel, someone else curating, what I like to say, it's the 5-star Amazon review of trips, because someone has already gone on this trip. Hundreds and hundreds and thousands. In a lot of our trips, tens of thousands of people have already been on the trip you're about to go on. And so we make the experience incredible. But when you say Trade and Travel, is you're able to focus on learning how to trade, and when you get those returns, you don't have to then figure out what to do, where to go, and how to be part of this community. We've already done that. Check it out. These are some of the trips in our flagship product. Like this one is one maybe you wouldn't imagine is a trip, right? It's not necessarily sitting in a pool. It's an experience. So September 11th, this is the 8th through the 11th. This is a 4-day trip to Colorado, for example. And it's a supercar experience, right? So you get to pick your supercar. We go 34 miles through an open road canyon. I'll probably take that nice McLaren in the front, that GTS there. But you get to pick anything you want. They got Lamborghinis, they got the new Porsche, they got the Aston Martin, they've got Maseratis, McLarens, then they got Corvettes. So you get to pick your supercar, and then we all head out and cruise around this valley in Colorado. And there's all kinds of other cool stuff to do in Colorado, okay? Whether you're a nature lover or when you experience some of the great things that Colorado has to offer, it definitely brings the nightlife and the party. You'll make sure we don't do that while we're driving the cars, but there's plenty to do in Colorado. This next one, and so there's an experience. This is Prague. I've been to Prague 6-7 times myself. If you've been to Prague, or if you've been on one of these supercar experiences, pop it in the chat. Let us know what it was like. But Prague is an epic location. Like, you must go to Prague at some point in your life. The food, the people, the culture, but the age of the buildings. Okay, they got an astronomical clock there that'll blow your mind. People come from all around the world to sit there and watch this cuckoo clock go cuckoo. Okay, and I've done it too, so it's worth it. But look at the price, $3.99 a person, and you're getting a welcome party, you're getting breakfast every day, you're getting a full Prague Castle tour, private, guided with translations. I've been on this exact trip. I did the beer tasting. That was crazy. It's not like America. You get like 3 little shots of beer. You get full Pilsner glasses, and they make like 13, 14 different beers at this place that we go to. So, you know, you can see I come alive when I talk about a trip I've been on. Like if it's been a trip I haven't been on, I read the notes and I talk about it and I'm excited, but I've been on these trips. Like you can't fake the energy and the authenticity of like when you go on these trips and walk the Charles Bridge and, you know, go to the Jewish Quarter and eat some of the local food and meet some of the people, and the history is just off the charts. But now imagine you're sitting and you're having your favorite, you know, cappuccino at the Prague at the astronomical clock, but you just happen to be sitting with Matt and Ali because they sat at your table and you guys are breaking bread, and now you're getting inside scoop on Akashics and inside mastermind. And that's the best knowledge, because you're not in a classroom setting. You're just hanging out with the educators that are like, oh, where are you from? Oh, hey, I'm from Boston. How long you been trading? Oh, I'm new. Oh, no kidding. Oh, so what level are you on? Hey, have you gone through section 1? Have you watched all 3 sections of the training videos? How's your challenge accounts going? I learned to be an entrepreneur by going to events, which honestly were suit and tie and boring. Okay, but that's what they were. It was never like bathing suit in Hawaii or hiking gear in Europe, right? But now all of my education in the industry has come from going on events and hanging out with people like Josh and Jenna, hanging out with the founders. And hey, you know, I've always wanted to ask you this question. They're like, oh, great, great, we love questions. Or you say, man, I really love when the company does this. That's how things get better. And that's what happens on these trips. Here's a great trip. One of our biggest trips is Dubai and Abu Dhabi. We sell these trips out like almost every single time we run them. So obviously the trading, crypto, blockchain capital of the world, Abu Dhabi and Dubai. We have many, many trips that go there. And then we've got blow your mind bucket list, like off the chart trips. This is a safari. We sell this one out 2 to 3 times a year. And just imagine, you know, I know I'm here in Hawaii, got a house here in Hawaii, so I'm staying for a few months. And I've had dinner recently with a few friends, and they've all been on a safari. I've never been on one. And they're like, well, tell us how Dream Trips works. I'm like, well, you know, and I'm at dinner with friends. I'm not trying to talk to them about Dream Trips, right? I do Dream Trips all day. But this is how attractive it is. They'll just tell us, well, how does it work? Well, you know, we do all the work and we kind of curate the trip. They're like, okay, well, wait a minute. How does that work? Tell us a little bit more. Well, you know, everything but airfare, we try to build in, you know, breakfast and lunches, and we have private guides, and we pick you up at the airport. It's like everyone around us is listening into my conversation, because one, it's travel. Travel is sexy. Travel is hot. Travel is fun. Everybody wants more. No, I have never met anyone that's like, oh, I don't want to go to cool, fun places. Oh, I don't want to try new things, or I don't want to sit on an awesome beach with azure blue water. Like, you don't get negative, right? It's travel. It's fun. It's like everybody's trying to get this type of a lifestyle at some level. The people are just all listening into this conversation. And I realize just every time I resell myself, I'm like, everybody wants what we have, and what's holding them back. They don't know how to get it. That's us. We need to get the message out. And 2, they may not have the disposable or discretionary money that they can go put towards, let me go shoot over to Prague for 400, or let me save up this next year and take my children to a safari like this, right? Or maybe it's going to the pyramids in Egypt, for example. One of these trips is just about to travel here in a month or so. So it's showing them the vehicle. Not only do we have the vehicle where we have the best travel membership on the planet, right, that you get it straight in travel, but showing them the vehicle of this is how you can make extra income to do this. But the craziest part, when you put one plus one together, it equals 3. How does 1 plus 1 equal 3? Because we show you how to do it and plan the trips for you. Akashic shows you how to trade to make extra money. And because we're a lifestyle club, when you put those together, you can be anywhere in the world in mobilizing Akashic's business. I could be sitting on a beach. I could be on the bus on the way to these pyramids, and I could be tapping to trade when Matty Pips puts a trade down line. I can go tap and trade as I'm getting out of the bus to be able to go see the pyramids. Literally, That's the type of lifestyle that we're creating. Not only that, we have VIP everything. So with the tap and trade, you can tell I'm ready to tap and trade. With the trade and travel membership, you get VIP priority everything. So you get 24/7 concierge. It's in over 70 languages. I just put some examples. These are real inquiries. Like, we have private jet charter, we have private yacht charter. You can reserve a private chef. Let's say you're having a party, you need someone to come over and you need some house cleaners, you need childcare, you want to learn golf lessons, anything you can imagine. You go in our live chat and it's global. So you're going on a trip to Santorini with your significant other. You want flowers, you want photography, you want dinner. I mean, who do you know in Greece, right? Well, we know people in Greece. You just hit the live chat and instantaneously we're booking all these things as a priority member. So anything you can imagine, pet services, you see different categories, nightlife. We have all the events that you can imagine. I mean, if it's Bruno Mars, if it's Madonna, I'll give you a great example. Madonna tickets are not easy to come by, especially when they're in certain countries. So my wife loves Madonna. Madonna was going to be in Tokyo, Japan. It was New Year's Eve, Tokyo, Japan. I went to buy the tickets. You can't buy tickets. There was no foreign tickets allowed. I don't know how that happened, but guess what? I got live service, right? So here's how it worked out. I called and said, is there any way to get Madonna tickets? And so not only did I get Madonna tickets, right, but they were able to buy the tickets, ship it to some kind of an office they had in Tokyo that accepted it as an internal sale. And then they shipped my tickets to me in the United States so I could get them. I ended up getting front row Madonna for New Year's Eve. So happy wife, happy life. But I would have never known. I would have Googled and I would have said, okay, I can't get tickets to this because they don't let foreigners. There's no foreign tickets. They were all sold out, right? It was only in nationals only. Think about that for a second. Just boom. I'm like, well, let me just check it out. So you can see how incredible that works. And then the number one, and we're almost done, the number one discount travel portal on the planet. This is non-public prices. So it's member-only prices. So when you have a trade and travel membership, you get a login and a password to a non-public site, okay, that is going to give you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, even as much as 80% off of public rates. These are real rates. This is a real Expedia price right here. Paris, Las Vegas. Our rate is $81 a night. Expedia is $183. Okay, maximum discounts. We take the absolute maximum discount that we're able to get. We pass 100% the savings on because you're part of our travel community. New York, $440 a night, $440. Obviously, New York's expensive. Our rate is 51% off that, $212. Here's Rome. This is a great hotel in Rome, by the way, $477. Not a cheap hotel, right? Member price $243. So there's just three examples. I can show you condos. I can show you cruises. I can show you villas. I can build an entire trip on our discount portal. So you get access to when you're individually wanting to book travel for yourself. Like my son's in baseball. I booked all my travel for all of his baseball tournaments on our own booking portal. I saved like $6,000-$7,000 in 1 year just going to baseball tournaments, right? 50% on this hotel, got a discount on this rent-a-car. So it's very, very functional. Okay, so you get that, you get access to concierge. You also get access to over 1,300 VIP airport lounges, Wi-Fi, drinks, food. A lot of these lounges have massage chairs. Some of them even have gyms, showers, beds. I mean, if you've been trapped around the world at an airport, you know the value of this. If you travel with kids, you've got to get one of these memberships because traveling VIP is different. Okay, it's not that you're better than someone else. You're just smarter than someone else because you figured it out, right? You're like, I'm not going to sit with the herd in the airport where there's no seats and everyone's eating yucky fast food. I'm going to the VIP lounge. My kids are in the kids center. They're eating, chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese. Mom and dad get cappuccinos, free Wi-Fi. I mean, it is the way. This is the way to travel. And so with the 229 plan is what we call it, our travel and trade, you get everything that you heard today. And the best part about it is you're probably thinking like me. I already know at least 3 people that are overworked, underpaid, wouldn't mind making some extra money, and would love to travel and have fun. And guess what? You already have these 3 names in your head. Well, 3 or Free is a program with Trade and Travel. If you refer 3 people, you get your membership for free the next month. And every month that you maintain 3 referrals. That's crazy to me. I don't know how they do it. I love it. So I get everything in travel, everything in the discount engine, bucket list trips, everything about Akashics, all the educators teaching me how to make money for $229 a month. And I refer 3 and I'm free. And it gets even better, which is crazy. that at the end of the year, okay, on your anniversary date, so just think, you $229 a month, you get everything we talked about. At your 1 year anniversary, you're going to get $1,560 worth of what we call Dream Trip points put in your travel piggy bank. What that is basically, just think about that. You're getting $1,500 plus to use towards travel. So every single year, we're building a community, right? Loyalty. We're looking for people that want to travel the world on a regular basis, get to know your kids, get out there, learn how to trade, learn how to make money outside of the regular system, get what we call the shift, get into the shift now. That's where people are going. They're shifting into, I want to have fun and fulfillment. I don't only want to make money, or I don't only want to go broke at a job. I want fun and fulfillment and freedom. And the way I'm going to get that is getting out there in the world. And so to get $1,500 worth of loyalty points, which are dollar for dollar, and this is what it looks like. So every year in your anniversary, we deposit into your piggy bank as a way of saying thank you for traveling with us and trading with us. And then you're going to be able to take off of any one of our dream trips a percentage of the price with those points. So for example, there's a trip here in Mexico. You can use $115 of the travel points to buy down that trip. So that's just an added perk at the end of everything that we just talked about. And so, as you can see, the ultimate lifestyle program. I think this is a category that Josh and Jenna, the MDC family, have created, that the industries of all the industries are going to flock to trade and travel, because it just hits what the gig economy has presented us. Post-pandemic, people want to travel. Post-pandemic, people aren't attracted to material things as much. They want to go, do, learn, and have fun. Post-pandemic, people are like, I'm not selling myself to a job that can kick me to the curb for 3 years and stick me at home at no money. Post-pandemic, people are like, wait a minute, I liked waking up at the crack of noon. I liked getting up in my PJs and being in my pajamas till 2 p.m. with syrup spilt on my slippers. I kind of liked seeing my kids. I liked being able to take my grandmother shopping at 11 a.m. If you liked all that stuff, put it in the chat, because we have a product that says, hey, we don't need a pandemic to force us into realizing we were all working too hard for less. We have a product that answers with trade and travel. So with that, I am super pumped to throw this back to Jefferson Santos. He was the very first member ever of Dream Trips. He's been on over 250 Dream Trips. Okay, I am envious of that. That is a bucket list goal, 250 trips. The education he has, the experiences, what he and his wife and his kids, you put his kids up against other kids that have only gone to regular traditional school, there isn't a comparison, because the education of, we tried that food. We went to that picture that's in the history books. My mommy and daddy took me to that beach, to that Eiffel Tower, to that museum. That's the difference. So Jefferson, I know that you've had incredible experiences with Dream Trips. Go ahead and take it away, buddy.
Thanks, Mark. Great job, buddy. Great job, everybody. I'm just excited to hear how all this is coming together, because connecting the dots here, it's all of us. Why do we work? Why do we trade? Why do we make money? Well, once you have the regular your regular needs met, food, shelter, all that type of stuff, you want to live your life. And that's what this is all about. So real quick, everybody, in short form, I've been an entrepreneur for 28 years. I was blessed to be at the beginning of the Dream Trips brand 19 years ago. And we sat around the table and we said, what if we can take trips around the world with our friends and family and create these memories? Wouldn't that be cool? And that's what Dream Trips is. And what's crazy is, like Mark talked about, like all the major events of the year, like Wimbledon, Super Bowl, Carnival in Brazil, Formula One in Monaco, Coachella, all the concerts in Europe. What is it called? Anyways, so there's all those events. Imagine us doing it together, whether you're learning how to trade or just having fun with your friends or just having fun with your family. But guys, listen, my wife and I, we've done like 40 years of marriage in like 10 years, because we've taken 200 plus Dream Trips, and we've taken our kids. And sometimes we have our couples trips, just me, Megan and I. Then sometimes we take our family trip, take our kids with us, right? And so you got to have that balance back and forth and that harmony. And so what's crazy is our first son, Harrison, he's 12 years old. He took his first steps. He started walking on a Dream Trip at the Maraval Resort in Puerto Vallarta, because we've been there so many times, right? This starts to happen. And so I want you to look at the texture of your life. And so you're learning how to trade. You're seeing how you can get these deals on trips. And guess what? You don't have to go to South Africa to go on a trip. You can go 2 hours down the road to the town next door. Check out the booking engine that we have at Dream Trips and get the best deal right there, and just stay a Saturday night. Do a little weekend getaway. Do a little staycation in a local hotel. Like, here's what I want you to do. Everybody in the chat right now, real quick, put 1 or 2 places you haven't been to yet on your bucket list. Put 1 or 2 places in the chat you haven't been to yet. Okay, so the Bora Boras and the Dubais, Paris, right? Sandals Resorts, Bali, Mars, Portugal, Brazil, right? I've seen all these places. And so what's keeping us from there? It's time and money, right? And we've got a way for you to do it for a lot less, and a way for you to earn that money and pull those profits out, leveraging other people's money, is we're connecting the dots for you. And here's the thing. Everybody out there, all the gurus on social media, everybody out there is trying to sell you something, right? And here's the thing. We've got a system, like a 360-degree system right here, right? We're going to show you how to travel at less. We're going to show you how to make money and earn your trips, almost all your trips for free almost, right? You're going to teach you how to trade, tap to trade, all these things. And we're going to teach you the personal development and the mindset to keep the money and to grow the money. So it's all these things together. Like, listen, the bucket list, locations are still coming. And so I'll say this. There's people that I've known for over a decade now, okay, like Dwayne Lodge, who was a D1 college athlete, who's now taken over 30 vacations because of Dream Trip. Hadiatu Demboya, I mean, she gave one of her kidneys to her brother right before she started hearing about Dream Trip. She's been on like 40 Dream Trips, took her mom to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun. She's never done that before. Her mom has never done that, right? We've got members that have never had a passport that are now getting a passport, that are now seeing the world, right? We got my friends like Johnny Wimbrey. He's a public speaker, but he wasn't making residual, okay, on a membership like Dream Trips, right? Julian Bernard, who used to work at a kiosk in the middle of the mall selling cell phones, that's now traveling the world and going to Brazil and all these places. Listen, I want you to, as I wrap up here, I want you to understand this, is just imagine the last time you've been on a vacation. If it hasn't been a while, it's time to go, right? But if you remember that, okay, remember the sights and the sounds, and wouldn't you want to experience that again? Maybe once a quarter, maybe even once a month, and maybe even doing it with all your friends and making new friends, right? But wouldn't you want that for other people? And that's what Josh and Jenna has put together here. Mark Smith and Maddie and Ali and everybody else on here, is that we're putting this together for you so we can go do it together around the world. The world's never seen this combination, the #1 travel club in the world with the #1 trading platform in the world. It is amazing. We have something that nobody's ever seen before, and it's up to us to go tell the world. And it's free, and we get to do this. We get to earn our trips. And so I'm going to pass it back to Josh and Jenna right now to wrap this thing up. And so Josh and Jenna, thank you so much. And we feel so blessed to be part of this community as we do this together. So the back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Jefferson. You are definitely the expert on Dream Trips, so we had to hear from you. So thank you so much for adding all that. And you guys, he's absolutely right. Like, if you ask anybody what their dreams, goals, wishes are, it's always, well, I want to make more money and I want to travel the world. That's literally all we want, and that's what we are here to do. But before we end this call, we just want to just share this information one more time. And also, I want to let you guys know that if you're like, okay, how do I do it? I want you to know we do have onboarding coming up soon in August 5th through the 8th. I believe we're going to have some calls for onboarding. So this is how to get started, how to connect your accounts, how to do your first tap to trade. All that information is going to be covered, but you need to get into the AkashicCommunity.com channels so that you get that information. We will also be emailing it out to everybody who becomes a member of Trade and Travel. So Josh, just tell us really quick about the promotion before we wrap up this call.
Yeah, just to wrap up, guys, and also I just want to hand it back to all the amazing speakers, Maddie, Ali, the amazing testimonies, Mark, Jefferson, everybody did an incredible job. Obviously, guys, you can see the power of Akashics and Dream Trips together, right? 229, amazing deal. But what I really want to share with you guys right now is the promotion that's happening around the Trade and Travel membership. So this promotion, there's been a lot of questions in the chat. It goes live at midnight. So midnight Pacific time, July 28th is when it goes live. And then it ends July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's really 4 days to take advantage of this promotion. So a couple things I want to point out. New members, because there's two things here. There's a 25K challenge and a 50K challenge. New members means if you have not purchased Akashics or Dream Trips before, or if you're not on an active subscription of Akashics or Dream Trips, you're considered a new member. And so if you purchase your $229 membership, you're going to get the 50K challenge. Existing members are eligible for the 25K challenge, which means you're either on a $149 subscription of Akashics or you're on one of the Dream Trips subscriptions. That's existing members. You're eligible for the 25K challenge. Now, if you're already on the 229 or you have Akashics and Dream Trips, you're really just going to leverage this promotion. You're basically already in, and you're going to leverage this promotion with your team, and you definitely want to at least refer your 3. And so one thing I want to mention as well is when you purchase your 229 membership starting at midnight Pacific Standard Time, you will get a confirmation email. And in that confirmation email, there's instructions for how to get your trading challenge. So that'll come to you in email. We're also going to be posting content in the Akashics community. But make sure you take a look at that email, because you have to follow those instructions to get your trading challenge. And there's going to be, over the next 4 days, there's going to be thousands and thousands of people that are going to take advantage of this. And so it will take up to 4 to 5 business days for people to receive their credentials to start trading with the challenge. So just keep that in mind. Make sure we all set expectations. This isn't going to be instant where people get their trading challenge. It does take a little bit of time. People have to go through the process. So that's number one. And then just for a quick call to action. So once we go live with this promotion, number one, first step is to make sure you're in the system at 229. So if you're on Akashics, if you're on Dream Trips, do your upgrade to 229. If you're not on either of them, get your 229 membership. That way, you got your trading challenge. You're ready to go. The next step would be to bring 3 friends. Jenna, maybe you can just talk a little bit about this. You had some great content the last few days about, like, if you're trading, you don't want to trade alone. If you're traveling, you don't want to travel alone. So why should people bring their 3 people over the next 4 days?
Look at you guys, here's the pitch. Everybody wants this. They just don't know how to do it yet. So our focus for the next, 5-6 days is going to be go get everybody that you know into the membership. And then the onboarding is going to be on the 5th, August 5th. That's where we're going to dump everybody in. We're going to get them trained up, connected, and ready to roll. By then, everybody should have their challenge account to go, to go play in the market. So everybody needs to do this because everybody wants to do this. And we are going to break all this down step by step. We're going to hold your hand every step of the way and make sure you do get into the community so that you don't miss anything at all. So again, trading, traveling, it's the life. I don't want to recruit every day of my life for the rest of my life. So I'm going to tap buttons on my phone and make money like that. And I don't want to be stuck in my office for the rest of my life either. I want to be on the beaches of the world. I want to go to Hawaii, Bali, all the amazing places. I want to be in Dracula's castle taking trades, y'all. Like, the possibilities are endless. You don't have to wait till you retire to live your life. We're going to live it now. So thank you guys for hopping on, and we will see you guys on our next call. Bye guys. Take care. Have an amazing weekend.